Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang, Gucci gang. Gang.
Pockets pop.
We live on there?
We live.
Awesome.
Alright, I feel like this is a podcast.
It is. And mainly because I say it's a podcast, so it's a fucking podcast.
Look at this Trump though. Trump Kanye rap.
Guys, welcome back to the Coast Connect, episode 5. We are your hosts.
Young Herc. Young Niels.
G Money.
Gay. It's alright, we're making them shirts. Anybody just rep it.
If there's a shirt and I catch anyone wearing a Gay Gabe shirt,
I'm gonna be wearing the Gay Gabe shirt.
Curtains, bro.
I'm wearing the Gay Gabe shirt.
Well, it's episode 5, Coast Connect.
So, we're going to start with something real quick, right? So, the main focus of tonight was supposed to be the epic debate is climate change.
We're doing that tomorrow.
About climate change. But, to be fair, young Herc wanted some more time to prep, and me being the gentleman I am, I'm extending him 24 hours.
Well, first off, you're asking me to become a fucking expert.
I became an expert in 30
It's
minutes.
not even an expert, it's just not being retarded. That's like facts.
See?
You sound dumb. I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyway.
So tomorrow, we're going to make a bonus video just on climate change. And if you guys want to watch,
gays,
I highly suggest you watch it. Because it's going to be good, we're going to be fair, and we're going to present both sides of the argument.
There's not even both sides.
There is.
There's always two sides of an argument.
No sides.
No matter what.
It's just like,
bro,
this is what's happening.
You're not even in it.
This is what's happening, and I don't know what's going on with it. This is going on in real life. Climate change.
I'm just gonna, whatever.
Alright, who's gonna start the Ambers out?
Young Herc, do you want to lead or you want me to lead with one?
No, I want you to lead with that story that we talked about the other day.
Oh, this one?
No, the Necronomicon.
The Necronomicon. Okay, so if you guys watched the last episode called, I don't even know what the fuck it's called. It's the one about ghosts, sorry. So, I briefly referenced the Necronomicon, which, in my opinion, is one of the most evil books I've ever read, right? Now, I totally forgot about this story, and I literally told it as soon as we got off the air. So, I was in rehab back in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, and I had the book, and I was talking to this one guy. He was into, like, Thelemites, and he was into some off-the-wall type shit. So, like, me and him were having a good conversation. I was like, yeah, dude, I'm here, and I'm trying to finish up the Necronomicon. And he's like, you have that? And he was all excited. He's like, dude, let me read it. I was like, nah, man. I was like, I can't do that, because I had all my notes. I had everything broken down in it. This dude's begging me, please, please. I'm like, no, dude, like, it's not happening. I'm not letting you read it. Right. And finally, I was like, okay, fine. Let him read the book. Let him borrow it. And that was in the morning of that day.
Mm-hmm.
Next day, we wake up, day goes by, there's a lot of people there, didn't even think about the kid. And then later that night, someone goes, yo, Justin left. And I'm like, what? And I freak out, bro, because I'm like, where the fuck is my book? Like, I went in his room, I ran all his shit, he didn't leave it behind. He took the book with him. And I'm the whole time like, fuck this fucking faggot, like, I hope he fucking dies. Like, I'm pissed, because that book was a lot of hours I put into it.
So he stole your goddamn book.
Exactly. And
Devil book. He stole Gabe's Devil book.
And if you know me, don't steal my fucking Devil
Especially
books.
goddamn Devil book for you.
Right. And I'm sitting around talking with people, and the one chick goes, yeah, like, he was talking all sorts of weird this morning. She was like, he was saying that, like, he got exorcised as a kid, like, by a Catholic priest. And I was like, what? And instantly, dude, I got the worst chill down my spine. And I said to her, I was like, I wouldn't have given him that book. Straight up, I would not have given him that book if I knew he'd been exorcised by a priest, allegedly. And she was like, yeah, she was like, this. And then she was like, later in the day, he was like freaking out. This guy apparently left because he claimed that the demon that possessed him as a kid was back and wouldn't leave him alone. So this guy up and AMA'd from treatment like that hour and took the book. I shit you not. 3 days later, this kid's found dead.
Because he stole your book?
I don't know. It might be a pure coincidence because he was a heroin addict and overdosed, but I was saying the whole time, this fucking kid dies, and 3 days later, after stealing the book, saying he was possessed by the demon that haunted him as a kid, is dead.
Well, didn't it say something about if you were being exercised or you're weak-minded?
Not to use the goddamn book.
It says
the book said not to use the goddamn book if you're exercised, right?
It didn't say specifically exercise. It said if you're weak spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. You know what I mean? So anyone that had been exposed to that, I wouldn't have given them the book. And I'm not superstitious like that, man, but there's something about that book that's just evil. I love the book.
Were you
personally.
saying like every 20 minutes you get a goddamn headache?
Yeah, like I couldn't read the book for more than 20 minutes without like I had to put the book down. I just got the worst headache and I had to. It's almost like the book didn't want me to keep reading. But I ended up finishing it, and yeah, it's fucking weird.
Didn't they find him dead with the book?
Mm-hmm.
With the book in the goddamn hand?
Yeah. They asked me if I wanted the book back. I was like, no.
I would have taken it.
Nah.
I mean, just for the fun.
No,
Like,
because
just
that
for the
book's got a
novelty.
body on it. That book now, if anything, it had some negative energy with it that became useless to me because I respected the book and did what the book said, and then somebody didn't, and maybe something in there killed him, man. I know it's very far-fetched, but it's just the craziest coincidence, and I got the worst feeling about it, dude.
Like
It's
the
hard to
vibes
explain.
were like,
Yeah, when he said he was exercised, I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
I was like, no. I was like, that's bad. That's really bad.
That's crazy.
Yeah, dude.
And
And
think of that,
I can't-
especially since he was talking how he was in the detox, singing all that shit, and that fucking the ghost or the fucking demon that was fucking
I'll
haunting
speak
him as
to
a
them.
kid
Speak to them.
was fucking with him.
yeah, and that's the thing. The chick didn't know he even had my book, so there's no reason why she would have randomly made up that shit. You know what I mean? Like, so the story is just baffling to me, man. And like, honestly though, I didn't even really care afterwards because I was like, I hope that fucker dies. So I had every spell and everything broken down into plain English and everything, and I was just like, fuck him, dude. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
Why not Sumerian though? Why English?
Huh?
Why English though, not Sumerian?
What do you mean?
I don't mean shit. But why English?
What do you mean with English and Sumerian? What is the question?
Why English?
Why is the book in English?
Yeah.
Because nobody can recreate the language of Sumerian.
Facts.
It's a super dead language. And it's like if you read any of the prayers which are loosely translated, it's very similar kind of words. There's no complex big words. It's a very basic language. You know what I mean? So it's translated from Arabic to Latin to English, and so like a lot of stuff, like when you read it, it like doesn't
So
make
English
a
is
lot
a
of
more
sense.
complicated language than Sumerian.
What? No. I'm just saying. Like,
I'm just trying to get some knowledge out of you.
no, dude, Sumerian is just a dead language. You know what I mean? It's like
No
it's
one
a
speaks it.
No.
It's not evolving. It's not like
no, but a group of very smart translators of dead languages back about 50 years ago figured out a way to translate it and make it readable.
So who's up first? We got some yammers. I know we got some yammers tonight.
We have no really yammers.
No real yammers. You got some uppercuts, so.
Yeah, we threw this one together fairly quick because we had to change the topic.
That fire ass climate change battle's going on
Whew,
tomorrow.
we ain't talking
Tune
about
in.
that yet. We're not
I'm
gonna
just
destroy your
saying,
ass on that yet.
bro, you're not destroying me at all.
Herc, please, by all means, what stories do you have for us this week?
The first one I got is Walmart and other
I
retailers
saw that.
will soon have prices due to tariffs. Well,
Oh, wow. We had
Walmart
some like
sucks balls. Facts.
the trade wars.
Yeah, the trade war.
Bite us in the ass?
yeah,
That's weird.
I mean, it can go both ways. I feel though.
It's like
I mean,
Gabe said this.
I'll get into the details. This is from CNBC.
But basically, because of the trade war and the tariffs that are going on, it's now going to affect things we buy on an everyday basis.
No,
Yeah, but
it's Trump though.
Here,
You
I'll
can't fuck this
I'll
up.
get into it. So Walmart will start to hike prices soon in response to establishing trade war
10%
between
though, right?
the U.S. and China. This was predicted on Friday by former CEO Bill Simon of Walmart.
Why is China allowed to censor and we're not?
I don't know.
What?
Why is China allowed to like have a billion people, censor all the media, feed them garbage?
It's a communist country. That's why.
But why are we held responsible for goddamn China?
Let me read this article and we'll get into that. Trump's latest move came earlier this week when he announced 10% tariffs on $200 billion in Chinese goods, which will rise to 25% on January 1st. The retaliation is that Beijing will rise tariffs on $60 billion worth of American products.
I know. I'm assuming. I trust you're going to get to this, but real quick, can you list like the major things that would be affected that in Walmart we will notice price increases?
Okay, I was getting to that. Walmart warned it may hike prices on a wide range of products, including food and personal care items.
Really? Not electronics?
My
Probably
my
electronics. It's probably across the board with that
I
shit.
can't. Pretty much everything we buy is electronics made in fucking China.
Yeah, exactly. And this is where it's going to come into play. I mean, even Target is deeply troubled by the trade war, raising prices on everything from backpacks to playpens.
Damn.
Is this real?
This is real.
Okay.
It was gonna happen.
Simon also says for tariffs to have any effect at all, the consumer has to feel it and change their buying behavior so that retailers and manufacturers would change as well.
Right, so basically we have to fight the price increase by not
So
buying it.
why would
that's
Trump
what
be
it
doing
is.
this? Why would my bands be doing this?
Isn't he not? It's just a response to the tariffs we've slapped on, so they're making their shit more expensive.
Well, since we slapped on those tariffs, they're going to be raising the prices, so they fucking, they even out.
Yeah, so they're like, fuck you, you're gonna like charge us on this, we're gonna fuck you guys on shampoo, backpacks, and electronics.
Shit like that, pretty much.
Yeah, which is what I've been saying. I was like, this is gonna affect the way we buy stuff eventually.
Yeah,
And I think
we had to do those tariffs, though, right?
Well, I think the goal here is so that more products come back to America, so
Right.
we don't have to fucking do
I think that's
tariff
the whole
shit.
goal, right?
That's the goal.
The goal was to keep it America first.
Yeah,
Right?
exactly.
That's the goal, but I called this a long time
And I
ago.
think it's bullshit how like the Chinese retaliated with the $60 billion worth of American good products. I don't even what the fuck do we even get out?
We give out a bunch of like
Yes.
cows. I'm talking about meat. I'm talking about cows. I'm talking about cow meat. I'm talking about cow meat and meat from cows.
So just
cow
cow meat.
So cow meat,
So
yeah.
just cow meat. Okay.
Maybe pig
Yes.
meat too, but
Yeah,
definitely cow meat.
I'm honestly not aware of like our main exports. To be honest
I
with
don't-
you, as far as I'm
I'm
concerned,
not
we
either.
import a whole lot.
Yeah.
Which is why Trump is and trust me, this isn't me just hating on Trump. I understand why he's doing it to make products be made here, so we are exporting more and getting more back to our country. We don't really have a lot to offer. Like we don't have a whole lot of bidding around
We
with
got a lot.
China.
We got a bunch of land. We got a bunch of cows.
Yeah, but we're not
We
making
got-
anything.
we
to
got-
export.
Are we exporting land now?
A bunch of cow meat.
Are we about to sell Alaska?
We should. Fuck him.
I'm jealous.
Alaska has a lot of fucking oil.
I know like one guy from Alaska, and he's alright. Alright.
All right.
So what else? Anything
The
else?
bottom line is the trade wars are coming to bite us in the ass at Walmart and Target.
And it's gonna hit other
Really?
places.
Yeah, it's gonna be probably all across the board with that shit.
Dude,
Wherever,
that place is so goddamn
wherever
cheap.
Chinese,
10%, what, fucking an extra 10 cents per dollar?
Well,
Goddamn, that's fucking...
it's 10%, and then starting January 1st, it's gonna be 25%.
Now that's some number I can fucking fuck with.
Yeah.
10%.
I just knew there was no way this was gonna like not go unanswered. Like they're eventually one of the world's biggest economies is gonna be like, you know what? Fuck you guys.
Yeah,
You wanna play
dude,
hardball? Fuck you.
they thrive off Americans. That's facts.
That's a
But
fact.
we thrive way more off them.
What the fuck? This guy.
All major things we buy in this country are cheap and affordable. It's because of China. Because they pay their workers dog shit.
They do global warming shit out their fucking
fuck's
place,
sake.
and they just like pump pollution out of their country into the ocean that fucks up
Which
the
definitely
Pacific.
has a lot to do with the trade war.
Has a lot to do with the trade war because they're allowed to fucking pump out 10 times the numbers we are because they're allowed to take shits in the
They
ocean.
weren't the one that pulled out of the Paris Agreement.
Yeah, the Paris Agreement is fucking bullshit. Facts.
No. It was actually pretty solid. It was a good little
Paris
initiative.
Agreement is just for facts.
Bye-bye.
It's for goofy ass Europeans. Facts.
Hey.
Wow.
Let me hit that.
That's it for that.
Dude, it's a big deal, but we need a little more. Not saying it's fault on yours. We just need more material about it to actively be more
I
pissed
mean,
off.
this was just the article on CNBC.
Yeah, and I'm sure in the coming weeks, way more is going to come out about it. Where like very specifically, we'll know exactly what's getting hit for how long and what our response is. You know what I mean? This is a very early development.
Yeah, it hasn't been really implemented right yet.
Yeah, it's not going into effect yet.
They said it's gonna fucking happen though. So
I called it as soon as you start doing this, and people are like, "Nah, dude, Trump's a great businessman, which I was disputing, but I was like, that still doesn't mean this isn't gonna come back to bite us in the ass.
Yeah, but
And like I said, it can go either way. I mean, if the consumers, stop buying those goods and start buying fucking from America, then I feel like it can go either way. And
then be like, fuck it. But it's like, people are too stupid. They're gonna
especially people who fucking buy shit at Walmart. No offense.
You're telling me that backpack's 20 cents more? God damn. Well, fucking, I'm already here.
Alright, but can we bring up what my hammer?
Yeah,
go ahead.
Okay. So, Andrea Balser, 19 years old, trans person, pled guilty to killing the mom and the dad because they were trans and she just killed them, or he, whatever you want to call it.
Wait, the parents were trans or the kid were trans?
The kid was trans, killed the goddamn parents.
Because they rejected him?
Yeah.
Well, that's not what you
It
said.
was like a military guy. The parents were military, but yeah.
So the kid freaked out because he was trans and his parents were like, we don't fuck with you.
Andrew said she snapped because of the lack of support shown to her by her parents. And since she telling them she was trans at the age of 3 or 4, but yeah, I mean, does this person look like a trans to you? That just looks like a dude to me.
Wait, so this was a chick that turned into a guy?
They got a cock and they're a girl now.
What?
So there was a dude that turned into a chick?
Or is it a chick that turned into a dude?
No, had a cock and said they're a girl.
So
It's a dude that turned into a chick?
Yeah.
Okay. So number one, in case you guys don't know a whole lot about transgender, when you lose your dick, it just gets hot dog and pushed up inside you. So basically, if you ever fuck a trans, you're still fucking a dick.
It's a gay moment, for sure.
It's definitely gay. I mean, should I voice my
I ain't gay,
opinion?
but $20 is $20.
Should I voice my opinion on trans people now? That's what
Despite being a month shy of her 18th birthday when the killings took place, Balser is tried as an adult, even though she was 17 or he was.
No shit.
It happens all the time.
He or she killed her fucking parents.
Yeah, you're done.
Yeah. And
What the fuck?
they try 15-year-olds as adults if they do some fucked up
some
shit.
dumb shit like that. You kill a motherfucker on the street, you get in charge as a fucking adult.
I mean, you know better.
You doing this shit in cold blood, that was obviously premeditated. That's premeditated murder.
2 counts of first degree? Ooh.
Yeah.
You're doing life.
You're doing life. Where was this at? Where did this take
I
place
don't
at?
know where the fuck this was at. What was it?
So personally,
I'll go back to.
I'm of the belief, you want to cut your dick off, become a chick, you do you.
Winthrop, M.E. Where the fuck's M.E.?
Massachusetts?
Minnesota?
Minnesota. Yeah, M.I. is Mississippi, M.E.
Maine.
Maine.
M.E. is Maine.
Yeah.
Um,
we got our
geography all fucked up.
M.E. How often you hear M.E.? Like, never? Never hear M.E.
So, okay, so you want to cut your dick off and have a vagina.
But they're basically Canadian.
You do you. Whatever, you do you. But don't you dare condescend to me for a sec because I sit here and tell you you are still a male.
Well, obviously, like, genetically, you're a goddamn male. Like, if you fuck that thing, it's a gay moment.
I mean, gender,
just own it.
gender is whatever you identify as.
But that, I disagree. Like, if you're born a male, I'm sorry, you're still a male. You can become whatever you choose. I'm not saying you should lose that right, but don't you fucking get caught in
if
attitude.
you cut off your dick, you're not a guy.
You have the sex
No?
as a male. Your gender is what you identify as.
Sure, if we're going to get into the very deep semantics of it, sure, your gender, if you want to call yourself a chick, sure.
But if you got
Biologically,
if you
sex
still have a
dude.
cock, if you chop your cock off though,
It's not even getting chopped off, though.
but if you chop it off, you're not a guy anymore. I don't know what you are, but you're not a goddamn guy. Because most men don't cut their dicks off.
I've never had a desire to do anything
Me
with
neither.
it.
I
Except
love
shoot
my
heroin.
penis.
I love my
This
dick.
this guy's fucking chilling. Like, dude, there's no.
I love my penis.
I love my penis, too.
I
But
have never touched it like that.
I just, like, I'm sorry, yes, you can identify as what you choose, but genetically you are still a male, and don't you dare try to change science on me because based on how you feel. Facts Feelings are not facts.
I mean, yeah,
Thank
that's,
you, Phil
that's where the
DeFranco, for that
whole
quote.
that's where the whole debate comes in about the whole fucking gender is what you believe yourself as, and sex actually is what you are.
I'm trying to be sympathetic here.
I'm not.
Alright.
I think people are becoming more acceptance of this.
Well,
Because
especially
they're
you're
being
in
given a
California. You're in
choice.
California.
It's like,
I mean, the big problem with this is like I feel as though when kids believe,
that's an issue.
that's a big issue.
There's absolutely zero reason why a 6-year-old is like, I want to be a girl.
Or this girl or a guy said they're 3 or 4 believing they're goddamn.
And
girl.
that's,
And they
that
got
to
in
me
college.
is...
That's ridiculous. I think that's all fucking media that's pushed on them. They're hearing this shit in school, like.
Because never had one ever in a moment when I was a kid that I think I might be a girl. I fucking watch Disney movies. I
just
dressed up
because
with my
you
sister.
love to fucking tie up chicks doesn't mean other guys, they might be girls that like to get tied up.
What?
I'm just trying to support the other side. Trying to get the fucking other side of the coin.
I just don't like 3 bathrooms. I don't see a need for it unless it's the family bathroom. Then God bless the family bathrooms. I've fucked many a times in one.
Alright,
Amen.
I want to hear a yammer from you.
Amen.
I want to hear a yammer from you.
I think I'll give
I
you
want
a
to hear a
yammer,
goddamn yammer.
but at the same time, I want to have a whole piece on transgender people. I want to really, 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 really.
I'm
read
not in
up
the
on it.
right state of mind to talk shit right now on transgenders because
Why?
I'm just tired as fuck and I feel like I just go too ham with it and like
It's fair.
I feel like I wouldn't give them a fair chance because in my mind, if you got a goddamn cock, you're a dude. If you got a goddamn vagina, you're a chick. If you got a cock and say you're a chick, someone fucks you, they're gay, but just run it. I mean, it is what it is.
You like what you like. I mean, look at Caitlyn Jenner.
I mean,
Let's be honest.
but
Let's be honest.
let's be honest. Let's look at Kylie Jenner.
What about her?
Hot as fuck, billionaire.
Definitely says she's a chick.
Yeah, but I'm just saying she's hot, and her dad's a girl.
That's weird to even look at it like that.
Yeah, when you put it like
That
that.
child must have been all fucked up growing up. Dude.
She just tried cereal and milk.
It's because her dad's a tranny.
But what about butter and
Facts.
toast?
What about it?
It's bomb. She probably never tried that too.
I don't know. Maybe.
Probably not. Dude, cereal and milk is just as valid as butter and toast.
Agreed. Agreed.
I like butter and toast.
I made it this
Who
morning for
doesn't
breakfast,
like
actually. Oddly enough.
I have both those at Brekkie.
Besides the whole transgender stigma, what do you got for us, Gabe?
Alright, so I want to start with this. You guys remember the movie The 40-Year-Old Virgin?
All day.
Yes.
Favorite.
Remember the little-
classic.
The little Indian guy that worked in the video
Oh,
store?
yeah, all day.
What about him?
Did you know he just did, like, 8 years in jail?
For what?
For what?
Stabbing his girlfriend 23 times?
No
That
way.
boy.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, dude, he got out. He was, I'm pretty sure he was sentenced in 2010. He was supposed to serve 12 to life, and he got out on the minimum of, like, 8 years.
What?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, dude, apparently...
How come we never heard about this shit?
I don't know.
He's got
Well,
money.
it was, and that was years ago, too, so
Well,
there's no way we were paying attention to
It's
the
a
news.
C-list actor. To be honest, it's a C-list.
Well, yeah, there's that. But yeah, apparently, like, they had broken up or something, and he went over to see her on her back porch, and she went to, like, greet him, and he just started stabbing her. She lived, and she reported, she's like, yeah, no, like, I do not feel safe right now. That motherfucker was supposed to do 12 to life, and he got on 8 years. The
8 years
minimum.
still-
You know what that is?
Mm.
Money.
Dude, I hate to say it, but it probably is, because that's ridiculous. I don't know many people can stab someone.
I mean,
23
I
times in
guarantee
8
he
years.
doesn't have the same
Did
amount
he
of
kill
money.
her?
No, she's alive.
Oh, good.
That's probably why.
You stabbed her like a bitch, too. I did not kill someone after 23
23
times.
times. Like,
You
yeah.
must suck with a
What are you
knife
stabbing at?
He was
Where are you
in
stabbing?
the torso.
Yeah, that's why.
Probably right up here.
No, probably in the stomach.
Yeah,
Probably not here then.
yeah, dude. So
Stomach, you could probably survive that.
that was that. I saw that. I was like, I had no fuck. That guy seems so nice. But yeah, apparently he's a raging sociopath and just got out of
Why did
jail.
he stab her?
They broke up.
What the fuck?
Originally, he tried to claim that like it wasn't
Boozer.
They tried to say he tried to like pull like oh some Indian guy that looked just like me.
Well, I've done the same thing.
Bless you. Bless you.
Hey,
Like two sneeze kind of guy.
Ah, my nipples got hard.
So yeah, there's that one. It's not really a yammer. These are just the things I saw scrolling.
Just
up.
overcut smaller up.
Had to change topics. The second thing I have is a Delta flight had an emergency landing on Friday, today, because of Will, I think Rogers is his name, 28 years old. It was a red-eye flight from Orlando to Salt Lake City. This dude got drunk and headbutted the shit out of a male flight attendant.
What a champ.
Started going crazy and headbutted the fuck out of him.
It's like Wolf of Wall Street. Why didn't they just tie him up?
They did. They ended up zip tying his ass.
Amen.
Wolf of Wall Street.
Yeah, but they
I like that analogy.
Dude, can you imagine that? Like, just you're chilling. Like, planes are usually pretty uneventful.
I mean,
especially a red eye. Everyone's sleeping. Everyone's dozing.
Usually I can't sleep on a plane, but
I mean, red eye.
I fucked that motherfucker up, that ass.
Right, but yeah, he apparently got on the plane drunk, and somehow they let him on, and then he was asking for drinks, and they originally said no, but then let him.
Oh yeah, because you get like twice as fucked up in the altitude.
Oh, all
right.
day.
And
I
then
drink like 4 of those little fucking Jack and Cokes. Gone.
I guess the alcoholic, I just get the Jack straight, but
yeah, I was getting Bacardi Jack. It was bad.
Yeah, dude.
I like Carmelo Cokes in there. It's like 2%.
Yeah, but that's crazy. They had to land the plane.
Are you guys expect to take a picture?
Just to get his ass fucking going.
Yeah. It's like you can't do that if like all of a sudden someone has a violent outbreak on a plane. It's like I think it's law. You have to like land the plane as soon as possible. But they don't want to keep someone on there longer, like restrained, like without somebody there, because like the crew has to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like I hope they're trained in like how to zip tie someone correctly, and they don't get out or some shit.
Fucking start fucking headbutting other passengers.
I've used zip ties before. Those are not easy. It's way easier to cuff someone.
He
was just drunk and pissed.
Just because they wouldn't serve him alcohol?
No, he just apparently was pissy, like an angry drunk. Is what, from what it sounds like, nothing really set him off. He just was drunk and was like, "Fuck it," and started going to get
charged with assault.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else? Because I know you get a fine.
Some federal crime.
Yeah, I know you get a fine if you.
I didn't honestly look at the charge.
If you have to land the plane.
One was definitely assault. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely bad.
All right, I'm gonna give you. I have 2 more things. I'm gonna give you one more, then bounce back to you.
Yeah, that was long.
This was something that's deep to my heart. So I don't know if you guys know this. Warner Brothers is working with DC and they're doing a Joker origin movie. And for some odd fucking reason, the Joker is the main villain in the Batman comics. Heath Ledger has played him.
Yeah, Heath Ledger fucking is the man. Though.
Jack Nicholson, Jared Leto has played the most recent one. And they recently casted Joaquin Phoenix. And about probably a few days ago, about a week ago, it was released him dressed up not like the Joker because it's an origin story. And dude, I'm very critical. The Joker is my favorite character. I have a little homage on my arm, too. And I was very skeptical. I didn't like Joaquin Phoenix. I was like, I don't like it. Off the bat.
What about Jared Leto, though? Do you like him?
I liked him.
Okay.
Basically, real quick, since we're going to have to redo this for this video, Joaquin Phoenix dressed up in Joker makeup for the first time. It's actually pretty awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I actually really enjoy it.
It's fun.
It's a playish clown makeup. You know, it's not like Heath Ledger's where it's all like smeared and creepy.
It's like the original. It's like the original fucking Joker makeup.
Honestly, ish. It's ish. Whoa, Jesus, fucking A.
I'm trying to fucking calm down, bro. I just fucked everything up, bro.
Yeah, both of you with the N words. Jesus. He's from the East Coast. It's cool. I don't know what the fuck's gotten into him. But I'm actually kind of excited for it. It is a more playful looking Joker, but you know when he does his serious face, it's like, oh, that clown looks like he might actually kill you. I'm kind of excited for it. And that's just my little nerd out for the day. I had to get it out because I'm actually really excited, dude. And everyone's gonna say Heath Ledger. No one can do it better than Heath Ledger. People just say it because he's dead.
He's the best, dude.
Not even, dude. You're bugging. People say it because it's true. People say it because he's dead.
No, it's not why people say it. No. People say it because he didn't stay for fucking days to do that part just so he looked crazy.
Yeah, he's a fucking method actor.
So is Jared Leto.
Fuck Jared Leto.
Fuck Jared Leto, bro.
He's the least accurate to any comic
That guy's
books.
the next transsexual, dude.
He's the least.
He's the next one, dude.
He's the least accurate Joker in any of them.
Who?
Heath Ledger's. It's a totally made-up, loosely based Christopher Nolan trilogy, which it's a great trilogy, but it almost has zero connection to the comics. There's no... He made his own Joker story.
He's got the cuts on his face, bro.
Yeah, right, but like he doesn't even stick to the origin story that's in the fucking comic books about it.
There's like 3 in his...
And he doesn't use any of them.
Alright.
Well, use the one about his dad.
Who was the best...
But that's not in the comics.
Is it not?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
He's
trust
the one
me,
about
I
his
know.
wife?
That's not in the comics. It's all.
That was when Jack Nicholson had, right?
No, he just has a morphed face from the acid he goes into because he's smiling when he went in, so it morphed
I thought
his
Jack
face.
Nicholson's movie was. He said that his wife had gotten in with the sharks and that.
I don't believe so.
I think that was.
I could be wrong. I haven't seen it in a while, but I don't
Yeah,
think
but
so.
Heath Ledger starved himself. He deprived himself of sleep just so he can look crazy. Right?
Okay, I'm
Did
just
he-
making sure my beta wasn't about to install.
That would have been annoying.
But did he not do that?
What do you mean?
Yes, no, he
He
took
did.
a lot of meds. He was mixing meds he shouldn't have taken.
He
stayed
did a
up for
bunch of
days.
heroin just to look crazy.
No, he did not do heroin. He was mixing.
Took a bunch of Oxycontin.
He was mixing psych meds for the
Bunch
best
of
of my life.
Opana
No,
just to look crazy.
no.
He did die of an overdose.
He died, but it was
Yeah.
it was a weird
But-
mix of antibiotics,
but it was
I'm pretty
worth
sure, and like psych meds. I'm pretty sure it was a weird
I thought it was
reaction.
Opiates.
So I could be. I'm fairly certain it's not though. I think he died of
I
a
thought it
weird reaction of like odd drugs that you wouldn't think would kill you.
I wouldn't think.
Yeah, 'cause I'm pretty sure his heart just stopped. I think it. I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong.
I don't know.
I would like to think it was that anyway. I don't like to think he fucking OD'd.
I would like to think he OD'd.
Because
I'd
I've
like
never,
to think he OD'd.
in my
on
mind,
purpose.
I've never remembered it as him ODing. Usually, I remember
He
that.
died of a goddamn cardiac arrest. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, but
which
why?
leads me to believe it's definitely not an OD.
What are you talking about? That's how ODs happen.
I guess it is a cardiac arrest. My bad. Sorry. I was.
He died at 28.
Yeah,
4 years
Find the
ago.
meds he died on, please.
I will.
it's my fucking.
Dark Knight. Found out 331. He was only 28.
Uh huh.
And
He was
go on.
born to a French teacher.
Oh, for
For
fuck's sake, dude.
What the fuck about the drugs, bro? The drugs.
I don't know yet.
Okay. Anyway, Joker's awesome.
He had trouble sleeping.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like sleep meds, psych meds, and like antibiotics or something. Something weird.
Yeah, but bro, there's opiates always in that mix.
I'm pretty sure they would have said that.
I thought there was
His,
alcohol.
tox-
I thought there was alcohol in the mix.
his toxicology report. I'm pretty
Probably both, dude. Definitely alcohol and opiates.
Well,
but
how about you
mixed-
find out because you have the internet at your fingertips? So it's speculation.
He died in 2008 when I was in 8th grade.
Oh god.
Alright, I'll look it up.
Okay. Anyway, I'm excited, dude. That's like I'm gonna fanboy about that until it happens. Every time something happens with the Joker, y'all are gonna hear about it. So get used to it.
Yeah, I love the Joker.
I do, but I think I love him more.
I think I love.
You don't. Where's this tattoo from?
Damage?
Gay boy?
Yeah,
It was probably from
With
gay
the Joker.
shit, like some gay shit. They were just like gaying out.
It's on the Joker.
uh huh.
Where's it at?
It's on the Jared Leto Joker.
Mm.
It says on top of his head.
Damaged. Yeah.
No one knows it. I want a Joker piece. It covers up my scars. The damage fits me. I was like, and I'm like, it's a 3-in-1 deal, dude. I was like, perfect. Fun little fact for you.
Does Jared Leto's Joker fucking?
His sticks to like the gangster
Yeah,
the
but he
gangster
looks-
version of him.
He looks so fucking gay.
He looks like a 21st century mobster that would be the Joker.
He looks like just some femme.
They have him
He looks femboy.
of acid. It's
He looks
wait, it's closer than Heath Ledger's.
but he looks femboy, right?
All right, what do you got, Hunter?
In science news,
Oh,
Ooh.
he's coming with
Valium, Xanax, Percocet, Percodon, Oxycontin,
boom.
sedatives.
Yes.
Wow, I honestly I did not think it was all
My
like
mans.
that. Wow.
Yeah, dude.
I mean,
I
like,
knew it was
my man, I
opiates.
knew it was Valium, and I knew there's definitely a
Bro,
Xanax.
fucking Xanax and fucking opiates in general are just a fucking.
Is a good combo.
Is a fucking
Great
no-go
combo.
zone.
It's a
You should
great
only
combo.
do that if your name's Gabe Gerace.
You
But
should
it's a
not do
great
that at
combo.
all.
It's
You
a
shouldn't
good
do
feeling
drugs.
combo.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do
kid.
Xanax and heroin
At all.
Super not a good
Don't
idea.
do
I
it.
mean, it's fun.
Anyway, science
back
news.
to the topic. Science news. So possibly the oldest animal on Earth has been discovered in fossil records.
Ooh,
What?
I know.
That's
I know.
cool.
Listen,
I love fossils.
I know. Me too. It's called Dickinsonia.
What? Can you give us paint a picture of what it looks like?
It's not a giant penis.
Damn it.
It's probably the person who found it. Dickinsonia. The rounded rib organism lived more than 500 million years ago. So basically,
It
it's
has a round rib cage, like
Yeah,
circular almost. Okay.
it's just like circular. It looks kind of like a fucking amoeba, really, like a big ass amoeba.
It wasn't land based.
No, it was ocean.
Oh, okay.
So Various species belonging to the genus Dickinsonia lived between 571 million years ago to 541 million years ago.
Dude, that's crazy.
It was found in Russia, the sea.
Not surprising.
I know, right?
They probably got some. That's
They
where
probably got
fucking
some
the Kraken
crazy
is.
shit, bro.
Definitely, the
They probably
Kraken's
got
in
some
Russia.
Crazy shit. So the Dickinsonia was a giant single-celled protist, colonies of bacteria, land-based lichens, and more. Possibly the very first animals to exist on Earth.
Oh, it's those little microbes that like. But if you've seen that evolution
Gay.
video, it's like microbes, and then like it looked into a worm, and then like kind of a tadpole. It's like that's like forever.
Gay.
Yeah, it was like the first,
Gay.
the
Yeah.
very first. So,
Good.
and all right, so it's possibly given rise to complex organisms that appeared during the Cambrian explosion several million years later.
Ooh.
The big debate upon this is whether or not they were part of the animal kingdom, because you know, it sounds,
Before the animal kingdom was even there.
Yeah,
But
it
are they part of
sounds-
the plant kingdom.
it sounds like bacteria and
So
like
plant
single-celled
kingdom.
organisms,
Mineral kingdom.
like simple organisms that want to be a part of the
Right.
animal kingdom.
Wow.
But due to the fact that DNA won't survive 500 million years in solid rock, which is insane to think about,
Yeah, dude. 500 million years.
500 million years.
Jesus Christ. That's
However,
crazy.
this Australian
That's why I
geochemistry
feel
grad
that.
student, I can't even fucking pronounce his name, Aya
That's probably right.
Bobrovsky.
See what our girl's saying. He died from an accidental overdose. Oh, dude, she had it down. Ashley, shout out to you real quick because
Yeah,
you're a
let's do that.
sweetheart.
Thank you.
Anyway, I'm so sorry. That was a big comment.
Anyway, this geochemistry grad student Aya Bobrovsky
That sounds right.
has produced compelling evidence that it's a part of the animal kingdom. Bobrovsky's breakthrough came through the steroids, the form of steroids. The type of steroid molecule can tell about the organism that's produced it. So basically, steroids last longer than DNA. In
I
the
mean,
rock.
that's facts.
It's in the rock. It's in the
Look
fossil
at this
itself.
guy.
It's in the rock and the fossil itself. So the Dickinsonia fossil contained cholesterol.
Do you know what a lot of this means?
No.
It's a type of steroid, obviously. It's a type of steroid that's found in that only animals produce.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fossils fascinate me, and I love those people that think like the Bible is the timeline of the world.
Oh,
and
it
then
is.
Dinosaur fossils are like
But it is though, right?
all fake.
But Bible is though, right?
The Bible's a crock of shit. By 12 guys that got drunk one night were like, this would be a really funny joke.
Yeah, but I would be part of that 12 guys that were trying to start the new world, and I would.
I mean, I believe that some of the stories are true. Like in history wise. But I mean,
I believe it was true, but like the people who printed the Bible were like, all right, let's just like run it in our favor. So,
of course, dude, man made Bible, so
I think it's a complete crock of shit. Personally.
well, yeah, I mean, you believe in worship the devil. Hallelujah.
What the fuck are you doing, dog?
fuck that, bro.
No. Anyway, fossils are pretty cool.
Yeah.
Dude, I love when they find new dinosaurs and all that shit.
Yeah.
I
What's
see
your favorite
fascinating.
dinosaur? Go.
Velociraptor.
Same.
Definitely.
Maybe Stegosaurus though.
What's that one that has like the points on its back?
Ooh.
The big one with the big head and like the
Yeah,
horns
yeah,
around
yeah,
it.
yeah.
I don't know, but I know what
Yeah,
you're
that
talking
one.
about.
That one.
Those are pretty cool.
That's pretty awesome.
It's not a Tyrannosaurus Rex. It's the one that's like it with the points, right?
False.
No.
Oh, I'm thinking something different.
It's like, yeah, it's got a big, like, the
Oh,
heart-shaped head
yeah,
almost.
And then
yeah.
it has the fucking tail.
It was on.
It's like-
What was that dinosaur fucking show? It was like it was for.
I know what you're
Man
talking
Before
about.
Time.
Land Before Time, dude. That was my shit back
Ducky?
in. Yeah, Ducky, dude.
Ducky.
And it was that fucking Ducky's friend.
Petrio. Or
It was Ducky's friend.
Oh, yeah.
Remember the green one?
Okay, yeah.
Petrie.
No, that Petrie was the fucking
Pterodactyl.
pterodactyl. Yeah.
I guess your dinosaurs mixed up.
I don't fucking study dinosaurs. All right.
Wait,
I
Who
wanted
was
to
the
be an
yellow one?
archaeologist.
Who was the
for the
yellow
longest
one?
time. I'm not even gonna, I don't
It
know.
was Ducky, dude.
But who was the one with? All right, never mind.
Oh no, it was that chick.
Yeah, the girl.
Yeah, the girl.
I'm talking about the
Oh,
yellow
yeah, the
girl.
little, like, nerdy
Yeah,
one, yeah. Dude, their heads were like, I saw the new Jurassic Park movie, and, like, that shit was battling, like, a baby-looking T-Rex. It was bucking the shit out of it. I was like, whoa.
I didn't see it.
It was pretty cool.
Yeah. But yeah, that's the science news today.
That's pretty cool, man.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Yellow one, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah. The yellow one.
Yeah.
I was like, not the green one. Yeah, the yellow
her,
one.
her.
That's like a baby.
Or was it the
one.
green one? Huh?
No, it's the yellow one.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
need to watch this.
Land Before Time, bro. That was my shit back in the
So
day.
old too.
I loved it so much.
I was a big Little Mermaid. That's why I like Redhead so much.
That's why you gay.
Dude, I love
All right,
Little
boys.
Mermaid.
Huh.
Let's talk about some news that's affecting everyone in the world.
Go ahead. Shoot us.
Good.
Ticketmaster.
What about it?
They have its own scalping program to scalp their own goddamn tickets to sell back to us for double face value.
Is it live?
What?
No, it's real.
How is that even possible?
That's
So what? I buy the ticket from Ticketmaster and then wait till it gets sold
No,
out
no,
and then
no, no.
resell
No,
it?
they'll buy the tickets.
So
off of themselves,
Ticketmaster buys Ticketmaster tickets off Ticketmaster.
and then they sell it back on Ticketmaster.
Scalping.
Yeah, they scalp on Ticketmaster.
Is that even
from
real?
Ticketmaster.
Like, are they actually buying
Yeah,
the
they
tickets?
Is that illegal?
I don't think it is.
No way it's legal.
It's not legal.
Then
at all.
how's it a thing?
Because it's goddamn Ticketmaster. They think they got the money to fucking come on people's faces and shit.
That's fucked up. I like real scalpers, like at baseball
Because
games. Send me some
realistically,
good tickets.
no one respects Ticketmaster. Let's just be honest.
I've never bought
Those
a ticket from
They
Ticketmaster.
dick you.
I just
dude.
bought one like last week from Ticketmaster.
For what?
Marilyn Manson bought both those tickets off
That
Ticketmaster.
was like a month and a half ago. I mean,
Regardless, a week, month and a half.
yeah,
same
dude, they charge you
difference.
like $20 in fucking fees for it to be downloaded on your phone. I'm not sure what fucking fees you're charging me, asshole. I get a barcode on my phone.
That's fucked up.
Facts.
Yeah.
And the fact that they're fucking buying their own tickets,
There's no
and
way that's
selling them back.
No, they are, bro. It's Ticketmaster. They're evil as shit.
That's got. There's someone's gonna be like, you can't do that.
That's ridiculous.
It's fucking genius,
how the
but
fuck how does that even happen though? If they're buying their own tickets, how are they selling it back?
It's Ticketmaster. They can do what they want.
like 1,000 of the tickets. And
So are they buying tickets from other people?
but wait,
No,
why would you
from
use the
themselves.
scalping app?
That makes no sense.
From themselves.
That makes absolutely no sense.
Why would you use the scalping app at all?
How are they raising the prices on it?
Because they buy it from themselves and like, alright, we're gonna double it up.
But who the fuck would buy the doubled up price?
Me? Because there's no more tickets left.
Oh, when they sell out, then they're like, here's your option.
So they sell it all out, and then they still got like
So if it's all sold out, how the fuck do they have tickets left?
because they
Yeah,
bought them.
like right before. Alright, so say
themselves.
5,000 tickets go out, right? They buy 1,000 of them off the rip,
And then
and then they
resell
wait
them?
till those 4,000 are gone, and it's sold out technically, right? And then they post them on their scalping thing.
Yes.
Well, technically, I guess it's legal.
It's like some StubHub shit.
Because they're actually buying them.
No, it's not legal though because they buy them from themselves.
Yeah, there's gotta
You
be
can't
something illegal
scalp your
about
own
that.
goddamn
You
tickets.
can't even scalp tickets. You can't even fucking do that.
You're not even allowed to scalp tickets. You have to let them scalp off yourself.
Yeah, you can't go to like, dude. I went to a Yankees game. Some dude got like fucking booted the fuck out because he was on the ground like, trying to like do two. And, like,
I mean, I've done it before with like ski slopes and shit like that, like lift tickets.
usually some get cheaper.
WMMR.
Yeah, usually it's like $5 cheaper.
Yeah, which is weird. And then Ticketmaster, I got a bone to pick with you. I'm going to Live Nation. Fuck you. Or
Live
SeatGeek.
Nation,
You SeatGeek.
SeatGeek. I'm talking StubHub. I'm talking Coachella.
Boycott Ticketmaster.
Fuck Ticketmaster.
That's horse shit.
That's fucked up.
Whore shit. So yeah, that was my second yammer.
You have another one?
I mean, so China blocks Twitch.
Why?
The whole thing?
The whole thing. You're not
For
allowed,
what?
mainland China. You're not allowed to watch Twitch.
Why? It's only live stream, right?
That's why it's too live. It's too live for China. They have to have their own censorship on that.
Is that because it's a
It's
censorship?
because of communist shit, and like America, they just run it. Over there, they're like,
Because they have that. They don't have that
America
freedom
is
of
so
speech.
cool because we trust ourselves with the freedom of
It's the freedom of speech. It's the freedom of
Yeah,
freedom
you
of
can't-
expression.
Yeah, it's just something I heard that I watched. I forget where I watched the video. That guy's kind of out of his mind.
What's
Sure.
that?
The guy,
Mao Zedong.
you
Or
just
was it-
like fuck off. The guy from the guy that is the leader of China, for lack of a better word.
the dictator.
Yeah, he's trying to build $1 trillion like transportation system, like for either ships or like cars, so like we can connect the entire world with connect the entire world.
With just car transportation.
Not car. I'm pretty sure it's boat transportation, but to make China the center of like all of it. But he's like,
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
wants
Is
me
that
to
why they're doing that shit in the South China Sea?
maybe. Yeah, dude, like that dude's got some pretty grandiose ideas. I
How the
watched.
fuck would that even happen? I mean, boats travel boatly. I don't know. What
Boatly?
Boatly.
They
I
have
don't know how to
routes, though.
explain it. Yeah, they have routes, but I don't understand what the fuck he's trying to accomplish here.
Just like efficiency
What's he trying to accomplish here? Is what I'm
to
trying
connect the
figure
world with trade,
out. That makes absolutely no sense. It's already connected.
more connected.
What's he trying to do? I don't understand.
Make China the center of it,
How?
because like the main hubs would be in China.
In China?
Yeah, in and around China.
Well,
Maybe-
yeah, but the main hub should be like New York or something.
That's like our fucking Panama Canal.
Yeah, dude. Basically, what I was saying is, dude's kind of out of his fucking mind. Was the gist of that?
Doesn't. Yeah, no compute there.
No compute.
Whoa,
No
whoa,
compute.
whoa. Who's next?
I don't know. I think we got police stories next.
No, I got one more.
Oh, you got one
It's
more.
11:20.
Dude, fucking Pennsylvania's been popping lately. I found this article. I didn't know it was in Pennsylvania again.
What's up?
Okay, so Bruce something from Chester County was served divorce papers, right? After he was served divorce papers, dude snapped the fuck out.
What about?
Apparently, he caught his wife, his soon-to-be ex-wife, walking out the house and tried to fucking shoot her and gun her down.
What's up with these guys fucking killing their girlfriends? And
I don't
wives?
know, dude. But luckily, she was unharmed. He fucked up. But then, this motherfucker drove to his parents' nursing home, shot them both dead.
His own parents.
His own parents.
After he tried to shoot his girl.
Yep.
His parents probably told her to fucking leave him.
Yeah, basically shot his parents, then got in a police shootout. Didn't die. Somehow got away, and then killed himself by driving his car through the house that got left to his ex, and died.
What?
At least he died. But
Bro,
He got
what
into
the
a
fuck?
police shootout and
Somehow got away.
how?
Don't know.
wait, at least he died.
Yeah, dude, definitely
He
dead.
drove into his ex's house.
He should die.
Yeah. It's fucking wild, bro.
That's ridiculous.
Dude, snapped.
Wait, you say he shot himself?
No, I'm pretty sure he
Sure.
died from the impact from driving into the house.
He was probably fucking flying.
Yeah.
Hit a fucking concrete wall.
Yup.
100 miles an hour.
Yeah.
That's how Dale Earnhardt died.
No sense.
Yeah, so Chester County fucking popped off today, bro. That's so fucked
That
up.
was in Chester County?
Yeah, dude.
Shit, dude.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Bro, it's pretty fucking insane. That's like the second time we've talked about Pennsylvania, some crazy shit happening.
And like, dude,
Pennsylvania's always popping off.
yeah, they got
People think
Philly,
that place is
bro. They got
safe.
Philly, they got fucked up. No, they don't, bro. That's like they got Philly over there.
No, you got Philly, you got Reading, you got York.
Yeah.
Reading's horrible. York's just a giant piece of shit. Yeah, and then you got places like Chester County. Where
Jersey's no better.
yeah, tri-state area is pretty shit.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
In the dome.
But yeah, that's my.
So you got a yammer?
Those are my articles for the
Yeah, we got fucking police stories. Crazy fucking police stories.
You mean which one do you want me to tell?
I'm gonna tell both of mine.
Just keep it to one, because we've probably been going for a minute. Go.
We're probably at like an hour 10.
No,
No, not an hour. We should probably keep it to one each. So, you pick.
We're close to an hour though.
Yeah,
I'm doing two.
or not.
Well, first I'm gonna go in progression about the crazy time that I got away from the cops
Okay.
at a party. So first things first, let me set the scene right quick. I was like 16 years old. I was doing
Yo,
Xanax.
don't incriminate yourself.
You can say it.
Well, I had a lot of Xanax on me.
You may or may not have been selling.
May or may not.
not.
May or may not have been selling Xanax. And I go to this, well, I'm chilling at my boy's crib and I hear about this party popping off. And I want to go check it out. But apparently, I should have just stayed at my boy's crib because he's having these bitches come over and shit would have popped off there. And I would have rather done that. But I was a little kid at the time, or a little man at the time, and went to fucking check the shit out because, you know, it was going down. All the high school peoples was there and shit. So we get there, and mind you, it's in like this abando that has fucking extension cords running from all directions to light up this house. Which, I mean, classic, bro. It's straight classic out the scene. So I get there, and I'm talking to people, and to be honest, I was about to fuck this bitch. So I'm in the corner, and all I hear is cops, 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 and I got like fucking 20 Xanax on me.
Smart.
It's smart, so smart. And I didn't notice it, but the windows had plastic bags on them, like plastic garbage bags, the black kind. So you didn't really see them. So I didn't notice them because I was all barred out and shit.
Of course.
And I fucking look at it, and my one of the homies jumped out, and I was like, "Yo, that's a smart idea." And mind you, this bitch was trying to get out. This fat bitch, and we were talking about fat people, and this I had the resentment towards this shit. I fucking gave her that mean boat. I was like, nope. Straight fucking mean boat her ass. And mind you, I knew the cops were coming on both sides. I knew they were coming through the back, and I knew they were coming through the front. And I knew they had that bitch surrounded. So I was like, I had to plan this shit out correctly, like time it out indefinitely. And the way it was is that we were on the first floor, and the window was right above a cellar, right on the slanting metal doors. And I knew I had to time it correctly, so I peeked out, and I seen that the cop was coming through the back, and there was no one on the side. So I was like, this is my chance. So I squeezed my way out like this, going up, and my feet, and I kind of landed like that, and my feet were the last things out the window. And as soon as the cop walked in, he was like, whose shoes are those? Bitch, and I dipped. As soon as I heard that, I was out. I was out, bro. And mind you, I jumped the fence into the back yard's neighbor, and he's the person that called the cops. So as soon as I jumped the fence, he seen my ass. My hat falls off. I grab that shit. I try and go through the fucking gate, but the shit was locked from the inside, which was weird because I guess he anticipated people jumping the fence. So he looked at me. He was like, "So what are you gonna do now?" And I was like, "Watch." I was like, this is what I'm about to do. So I jumped that bitch. I was like, haha, motherfucker. Came out at the same time as my boy. We linked up, and that was the fucking night.
What a dumb fuck. He's like, I locked the gate. Nothing.
What are you gonna do? I was like,
Climb
fuck
it,
you, dude. I
shit.
just climbed that one.
Oh, yeah.
It was a good time.
Alright, man. Fucking wild boy, yeah.
Dude, I got another one too.
Wow, girls.
Run it.
You want me to run that one too?
Run that over to my hands.
Anyway, so my second one, which is kind of fucked up, I was driving intoxicated.
No.
Yeah, dude. I was coming. Oh, gosh. I was coming back from this little hike that me and my boy went on, and I was like 9 shots deep, bro. We were driving. We had the fucking exclusive bottle in the front, and it's just me and my boy. And we're on this road, and it's like a 25 mile per hour speed limit, but this dickhead in front of me was doing like 15. So I was tailgating.
Yeah, of course.
Tailgating, obviously. Honked my horn. I didn't see the fucking cop because he was behind a bush. As soon as I seen that motherfucker, I knew he was about to get on my ass. So as soon as he turned around, I told my boy, I was like, bro, there's a cop behind me. We about to get pulled over. Just be prepared. He stopped us. He turned on his lights. I turned to my boy. I'm like, bro, when the cop starts to get out of his car, put the bottle in the back. And I don't know how the fuck this happened, but there was a shirt back there. So the cop starts to get out. I'm looking in my mirror. I'm like, bro, he's getting out now. Put that shit, hide it. Hides it right in the shirt. That was on some supernatural shit because I don't remember there being a shirt there. So he hides the bottle. The bottle's safe. And I knew I smelled like alcohol, and I just copped an eighth of bud.
Of course.
Some skunk weed, too.
Of course.
Smelling up the tip. And I had my trusty cargo pants on, of course, in my left pocket, so I'm driving, and it's on my left side. I could smell it. I knew I smelled like liquor. I thought I was going down, bro. I was like, I'm getting arrested.
Facts.
Don't say shit. He was a minor at the time
Facts.
as well. I just turned 18. And I thought I was gonna get endangering a minor, driving under the influence, possession, open container, just the whole nine.
The whole nine.
Fucking, so the cop comes up, and I swear to you not, I said not 2 words to this nigga.
You can say it. This guy said, oh my
God. I swear to you not, I said not 2 words, bro.
Was he black?
No, he was Mexican. And he looked at me, he said, you know why I pulled you over? I said, yes, sir, and that was it. That's all I said. He said, license and registration. Gave him my license and registration, and he was back in the car for like 20 minutes, bro. I thought he was calling for backup. For real, dead ass. Comes back, gives me 2 tickets, reckless driving and fucking tailgating, both 5 tickets each. I was like, oh my goodness. 5 points each. That was 10 points. You get 12 points, you fucking get your license taken, bro.
Dick you.
And it was like my first tickets too, and I was like, fuck.
And then this isn't even the craziest part. This motherfucker comes back, gives me the tickets, hands me my shit, mind you. So I'm free to go. Motherfucker says, and whoever got that weed, they better get rid of it.
And he just lets you roll.
I looked at my boy, I was like,
Blessed.
boom. Seatbelt, boom.
Turn signals, complete stops, everything.
It's funny because East Coast weed's a drug.
Back then, yeah.
Especially back then, dude.
Yeah, they would go out of their way. They'd fuck your life up for some weed.
You know, California, I'll say this once, say this again. I've been giving weed back to myself from the cops.
What?
I've been pulled over. I'm driving. I cut a cop off. Pulls me over into my high school. I open up my glove box. My fucking pipe and my weed pops out. I'm like, oh shit. He's like, are you guys allowed to smoke? I'm like, am I allowed to smoke? I mean, yeah, I'm allowed to smoke. He's like, alright, just gives it back. He's like, but I'm gonna still have to write you up.
Bro, you're from the suburbs in California, dog.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know how you guys could get pulled. I don't even charge. It's weed, bro. It grows in the tree.
Was it misdemeanor?
Yeah, Class A, dude. What the fuck you talking about?
It's Class D.
Dumb?
Class nothing.
Wow.
Class N.
Well, I mean, they're getting better on that shit back in
Yeah, on the East Coast, they're kind of
They should, bro. That's not even.
But this was like
6
years ago.
Okay.
When they
Oh,
were
so-
like,
okay.
yeah, you about to get fucked for this gram
for
of weed.
an eighth.
Gram, you know, they would fuck your life up for a gram. It's just bullshit.
Now, if you had some blunt roaches, they throw them bitches out. But if you had some tangible
Yeah.
shit, yeah.
You're done.
So yeah, that was two of my crazy. I got other ones too as well where I got beat up by the cops, but I'm not going to get into that.
We need one more yammer.
Gabe's got one.
Which one? You mean to the one that's with the A?
Yeah, dude.
Release.
That one?
That
one?
is a good one.
Oh, man. Okay, my dad is not friends with me on Facebook. Mom, you should know I lied about this anyway. Okay. So, oh man, this is so bad, dude. Oh my god. Okay. So, I was living at home with my dad, who is a police officer. So,
This guy.
there's some context for you. So, I'd worked really hard to get this car, this little piece of shit car, and I was so proud of myself. So proud, dude. Two-tone, it was a piece of shit. Very first time I'm driving stick, number one. I forget I have to drive myself home, so I'm shit-faced. And then I literally said the words to my best friend, like, I'm gonna get so drunk tonight, and if I can drive myself home tonight, I can be night. And he's like, that's the dumbest fucking thing I've ever heard. So I did it. Flawless. Got to the drive, woke up in the driveway, I was like, whew,
Made it.
shit. But we're good. Mission accomplished, right? 2 weeks later. Oh my
2 weeks later, he goes on.
2 weeks later.
I was on.
It's like a SpongeBob episode.
2 weeks like that.
2 weeks.
I was on a lot of heroin.
Let's put it like that.
I was on a lot of heroin, and I woke up.
Good for the soul.
No, it's not too heroin. I woke up at my ex's house. I was supposed to be home, and I woke up. It was like 1:30. I'm like, fuck. And as soon as I sit up, I'm like, I'm slumped, bro. I'm fucked up. And she's like, no. She's like, you're not allowed to leave my house. She's like, lay the fuck down. She's like, call your dad. Tell him you're drunk and you can't drive home. And I'm like, no. I'm fucking leaving. And we get in this big fall down fight. And her mom comes down. And she's like,
did?
No, her mom. She says to her mom, he's drunk and he's not allowed to leave. And I look at her. I'm like, do I look drunk to you? Do I look fucking drunk? And she looks at me, because I wasn't, and goes, no, you don't look drunk. She's like, you just go. I'm like, all right, cool. Bet.
And the mom lets you go.
Yeah. And I fucking as I'm driving home, bro, I was nodding, and I'd wake up and like swerve away from cars. I'm like, oh fuck! I'm like, this is bad. Like, this is so bad. But I'm so fucked up, like I don't know what to do. I'm like, I can't pull over and turn the car off because that's sketchy. But even though that was clearly the best option. So to my boys, I don't remember this, but they say I called them, and I'm just like, blah, 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 blah. They're just like yelling because I'm trying to keep myself awake. And I remember I'm like fucking slapping myself. And it's not working. I'm so close to home, bro. Like, my job is like a half mile, and my house is like a mile. Like, I'm so close. And remember, dude, I'm like one eye in it, driving, and I'm like, I should put my seatbelt on. The whole time, I didn't have my seatbelt on, so I throw it on. And there was this long straightaway, and I remember thinking to myself, I can close my eyes just for a sec.
Dumbest idea you ever.
And bro, I'm going like 80 miles an hour, and boom! Hard, bro. I cracked the telephone pole going 80 miles an hour, go across the lanes of traffic, right? And as soon as I hit, there's dust everywhere.
Of course.
And I'm concussed bad. And I'm just like, fuck! And I start freaking out because I'm like, fuck. And dude, I like had a piece of metal like sticking like an inch from my eye, another piece of metal like an inch away from my femoral artery. Didn't even worry about that. I'm just like,
Gotta hide
like
the dope.
fucking crawl out my car.
Gotta hide the dope.
And dude, I fucking immediately don't even check myself. I just stand up and I reach over my pack of cigarettes and I start throwing this shit everywhere because I'm just trying to get my dope. So I get my dope out and there's a cornfield right behind me, so I'm just and fucking throw it. Hell no. I'm like, okay, cool, good.
Waste.
And as soon as I throw it, someone yells, "Are you okay?" And I'm scared as shit because I was like, hope she didn't see that. And I'm like, what? She's like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "No." She was like, "Sit down." I was like, "No."
Fuck you.
And she's like, "The ambulance is on its way." I'm like, fuck, dude. And after that, I forgot I had called my ex. I'm like, "I got in a car accident." Hang up real quick, but that's all the information she got. Called my stepmom. I'm like, "I got in a car accident." Hang up. And I told him, you remember, she was like, "Where are you?" I'm like, "The Bluebird," like where I work. I was like, "That's where I am." Because it was the closest thing I could think of. And again, the ambulance, dude. And I'm fucking, and they're like, "You need to go to the hospital. Like, you have a severe concussion." I'm like, "No, that's not happening. Like, no way am I going to the hospital." And by this time, there's cops there and everything. They're looking at my car. And I can, like, see them looking at my car, and I have a blanket over my head. And I'm like, "All right, I'm good, dude. I'm good." And all of a sudden, I don't know if I'm allowed to be telling the story.
Just run
Just for my dad's sake, fuck. All of a sudden, I hear my dad. He goes, "Where the fuck is he?" And I'm like,
Oh no.
and I'm fucking sitting there. My dad walks by and looks up me at the ambulance and goes, "Okay." He looked at me for 2 seconds, and I'm like, "Oh no." Fuck me, dude. So I hop out the ambulance. Cop standing there with his fucking hands on his fucking vest. Of course. He goes, "One chance, what's in your car?" "Nothing."
Nothing. Smart.
"I'm gonna ask you again, what's in your fucking car?" "Nothing." And then he gets pissed. He's like, "Are you out of your fucking mind? What is in your fucking car?" I'm like, "Damn, bro, like a blunt wrap in my glove box or something." He goes, "Okay." Reaches in his back pocket, takes my pack of Newports. I'm like, looking at it, I'm like, "No way. There's no way." Takes
Sure enough.
2 bags of heroin out of my cigarette pack. I missed
Is this your
them.
dad?
This is the cop.
Oh god.
Dad's standing right next to him. This cop brings that dope right in front of my face, like touching my nose. Instantly, that's my ex's. They both look at each other. What? I'm like, "Dude, I got in a fight with my ex. I was like, it got really violent, so I just decided to leave. We both smoked Newports. Both our packs of cigarettes were on the nightstand, so I took a pack and left." I was like, "It's not mine." Off the rip, dude. Didn't miss a beat. And my dad goes, "Fuck him. Fuck that bullshit story. Lock him the fuck up. Drug test him and take him in now." Dude, my dad wanted me in jail. Bad. So bad. He was like, "Fuck you." He's like, "You're fucking lying." I'm like, "I'm not lying, dude." Like, I'm all cocky and shit because I got no other play.
I mean, you're going down. You're going down anyways. Might as well go down.
And dude, I'm sitting there. I'm like, I'm going to jail. I was like, I'm going to big boy jail for possession of heroin, driving under the influence. I'm fucked. I swear on my life. This cop looks at my dad. "Sir, we don't have the vehicle that's available to drug test him right now, so we can't prove he was under the influence. And sir, I was just gonna let you deal with him." I throw my hands up in the air. I'm like, I got nothing, bro. I got nothing. I'm fucking flabbergasted.
Me versus you, Pops.
And I'm walking
Take me to
away,
jail.
and
I'd
my
rather
dad
not
is
deal with
like,
that fucker.
and my dad is like, "This is like, dude, my dad's pissed. My dad is the only cop that would put me in jail. I just want to say that in case anyone gets an idea, my dad is a good cop, and he wanted his own son in jail for 5 years. Not a second thought. He was like, fuck him, put him in jail, and I deserve to go to jail straight up." Smoking a cigarette. And now there's a big scene and everything. And I'm like, and he's like, "Gabriel." I'm like, "Oh god." So I fucking walk back over.
Gabriel.
Walk back over, and he's like, "So this is Maddie's dope." "Yep." "You sure?" "Yep." "Unequivocally."
Yep.
"Beyond a shadow of a doubt, this is Maddie's heroin." "Yep." "Okay, I'm gonna go ask her." What? Bro, she was standing across the street with her mom, like looking on at this wreckage all taped off. And I had
Manny's.
and I had no idea. I'm like,
Manny's though.
bro, I stood there and was like,
Manny's.
I was like, no, fuck. All of a sudden, I'm not even looking over. I'm just like this, just like waiting out of nowhere. He's a lying piece of shit. She's like, fuck him. He's a fucking junky piece of shit. And I had to walk over. On my life, walk over.
I
She's
just
like-
see him like.
I walk over, chest up, fucking like cracking my neck, and she's like, fucking tell him the truth. You're so full of shit. Fucking tell him. I'm like, Maddie, can we be honest for a second? Me and you both know you've been struggling with the problem with heroin. I honestly just think it's time for you to be honest about it for once.
course.
Bro, her mom is like, fuck you, you little fucking junky piece of shit. And I just walk away.
And you make it, right?
Made it.
Made it.
Get back to the house. My dad was like, yeah, the police got rid of Maddie's dope. I'm sitting there, I'm like,
Yeah, of course, that junkie bitch.
fucking fuming, bro, because I'm so sick already. And he's like, wow, that's weird. He's like, you look really upset for somebody else's heroin getting destroyed. Huh. Fucking with me. Because he knew, and I weaseled my way out of it. Next day, I'm like,
Weasel voice.
he's gone for work, and I'm sick. I'm bad. I'm really bad.
God,
Of course.
of course.
I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna walk a mile and a half to where I crashed the car and go look in that cornfield.
Smart.
I fucking get up and I'm like right where the crash is, and I start trying to walk in the cornfield. They're like, hey, what are you doing?
He's back.
Dog, I was just trying me. The cops and shit. The cops were there, and so were like
Still
some
there?
telephone pole
He's
people.
like looking through the field.
And I just like am getting to the cornfield, and I was like, fucking turning around and walk away. I was like, okay, I guess I can't do that. And I fucking go to walk home, bro. I ended up passed out on the side of the road, and a fucking pickup truck woke me up. And he's like, man, are you okay? And I'm just like, and fucking puke all over my face, and just laid there for like 20 minutes. I was like, oh god.
Just
Yeah.
sick.
And then after that, my dad was like, yeah, you gotta get out of my house.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
So, yeah, I'm a piece of shit. That's no denying that. But I just, again, my dad is the most honest cop I've ever met.
That was
He
so
was
beautiful.
gonna put his son in jail and not think twice, and I respect that. You know what I mean? There's gotta be cops that don't bend the rules based on who you know, and my dad is not one of them.
Yeah.
He would have loved to see me in jail, because it would have helped. It would have taught me a lesson that I desperately needed to learn.
Yeah.
But at least you did need to learn that, and you're here now. I had a chance.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
All right, so
I think we gotta run this.
yeah, that was it. Guys, thank you so much for watching and listening again. Like I said, tomorrow, the climate change debate, it's going to be lit the
It's gonna
fuck
be big.
up. It's going to be lit.
Big.
Sit down.
Yeah,
It's
when
gonna
you
be
do this, you get so weird at the end.
I'm trying to shut this shit off.
Yeah.
But once again, we are your hosts.
Young Herc.
Big Niels.
Gabe.
Hey, Gabe.
Thanks again. Fuck you guys.